Good afternoon, it's Jeremiah Affordable Mobility Solutions. Today I'm shooting a quick video of our 2018 Toyota Sienna. This is a side entry VMI North Star. You can slide the door open manually here, just like so. You can walk in here if you need to, attend to any of the passengers. Get the slide out ramp here, you simply grab the handle and walk backwards. How simple this is. Super simple to do. 30-inch wide ramp, 800-pound weight capacity. You got about 56 inches of headroom coming inside the van, then about 60 once you're inside the van. Has upgraded tie downs. A lot of our competitors are going to charge you $800 to upgrade to those. We throw them in at no charge to you. As you see, it has the seat in back, can hold 3 gray cloth seats. Second row here that'll hold 2, and you can put 2 up front, so you can do 7 people. Or you can maybe remove this, put a wheelchair up here, and the removable front seats, put 6 plus a wheelchair, or if you want the seat folded down and out of the way, super simple. Here, fold it down, lift it up there. Look how simple that is to do. Make room for a wheelchair here. Has the easy lock docking system. Those are about a $2,000 upgrade. Can lock in your chair here. Don't even have to mess with the tie downs. Can be moved up there if you wanted to have someone right up next to you. A lot of versatility and options in this van. We could even remove this seat if it's in your way. If it's something you're never going to use, we could take it out and get it out of your way. Headliner's in great shape. Got your rear air controls over there. Plug-ins for all your electronics. Your cup holders there. Dual climate control rear air. Got your backup camera. The dash is in great shape. No cracks or holes in the dash. Steering wheel controls there. Sync up your phone. Also, you can keep your eyes on the road. And when you have everybody secure, simply come back out. Check this out. So walk the ramp back in, lift, slide. Super simple to do. And you are ready to roll. It's got 4 brand new tires on this van. We just put these on here. So no miles on the tires, alloy wheels, got your tinted windows in the rear. As I do my walk around here, I'm looking for little scuffs. Some slight scuffing down here, someone probably brushed it against a curb. Not gonna try to portray this as a perfect van, but it's very clean, very well taken care of. And you hear me talk all the time, how we can save you $10,000 on your wheelchair accessible vans. How we do it is simple, it's low overhead. I started this company 13 years ago with one goal in mind: produce the highest quality wheelchair vans at the lowest prices in the country. And I said, how we do that? We put a spot right in the middle of the country, Wichita, Kansas, that we can do free shipping anywhere in the lower 48 states. We do super detailed YouTube videos to educate people before they buy. This is how we keep our overhead low. If I had a spot in Chicago, Philadelphia, San Diego, Phoenix, you name it, my overhead goes up. That's why our competitors like United Access and Mobility Works have to charge $10,000 more per van, because their overhead is so high, they have so many stores to keep up with. Simple math, right? And no matter who you buy from, get a video of the VIN number inside the van. And why I say that, scammers on Facebook Marketplace are gonna steal my pictures. They're gonna cut out my sign up there. They're gonna post this van on the internet for $15,000 with a $2,000 deposit to hold it. Well, they can't hold it for you, they don't even have it. They're trying to scam you out of that little deposit. How you get around that, get a video like this. My name is Jeremiah Coleman. I own Affordable Mobility Solutions, and I have this van and VIN number here in my possession. If I didn't have the van, I couldn't make this video. Get this video, protect yourself. What we do with that VIN number, run a Carfax on every single one of our vehicles before we purchase it. I highly recommend you do the same. Carfax shows 4 owners, no accidents or damage. Steady service history here. Last owned here, nice salt, rust-free Kansas. Carfax shows no salvage, junk, rebuilt, fire, flood, hail, or lemon brands on the title. And they show no total rust. So this is not one of the super risky salvage or rebuilt titles. This is a clean title with no accidents. Never been structural damage. Airbags have never deployed. Odometer's accurate. No open recalls. And no matter who you buy from, check out the reviews and ratings online. Find us on eBay. 1,916,96 transactions. 100% positive feedback. That's a pretty darn good reputation we worked very hard for. And no matter who you buy from, check out the ratings and reviews on Google. Make sure they are a real company. A lot of these scammers will create a fake Facebook page. They will even get some cheap business cards made to try and scam you. If you see a business on Facebook, but it is not on Google, that's an immediate red flag. Make sure you Google, look them up, check out their ratings and reviews. Check out our 4.8 out of 5-star reviews. You know, I hear horror stories all the time. Consumers buying from the general public, or they end up buying from dealers, 1 and 2 and 3-star rating instead of 4.8 like we have. They end up buying a vehicle has a salvage title they weren't told about, flood damage they weren't notified of, major mechanical issues, engine, transmission, electrical, you name it. I've heard it all. So hey, if you want to take a gamble on a purchase this big, boy, I wish you the best of luck. If you want 5-star vans with 5-star service from the company that has more 5-star Google reviews than any mobility dealership in the country, if that's the case, I look forward to working with you. Okay, back to the van. We do have the 2 key fobs. We have the 2 keys. 1 key fob, got our keyless entry here. If you want us to get additional keys or fobs made on your dime, we can do so affordably. Gray cloth interior. I am a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. No signs of any smoke or unusual odors in this van. In the back, just the layout of the 2nd row of seating as well. And remember, that seat can fold down, get out of your way there. One of the things that a lot of our customers do like about the side entry vans is here in the rear, there's extra room for storage. Put your suitcases back here. These seats will fold down in case you need even more room as well. Just a little picture of the layout here from a little different angle of the van so you can check it out. All right, we'll hop in, start up the van. 65,236 actual miles confirmed by Carfax. Van fires right up. All the dummy lights work, they all go out. No check engine lights on, no airbag, no ABS, none of that. Got your backup camera there. Great safety feature to have. And I've got 4 mechanics that work for me full time. We check all the power mirrors, windows and locks, and I'm gonna show you those working right now so you can see. Check all the heat, air, cruise, belts, hoses, suspension, steering, brakes. Take the vehicles on a road test. Obviously we check the tires because we've got 4 brand new tires on here. Replace fluids as necessary. My point is, we don't just run these through the car wash and put them on the lot. They go through a very thorough inspection before they hit my lot. And this video is my resume to you. I'm applying to be your mobility dealer. I'm the only one in the country that does detailed videos like this because they're hard. When it's 5 degrees out, when it's 20 degrees out, when it's 100 degrees out, it's hard to get out here and do this. But I'm the only one that does this. I want you to put my resume up next to anybody's. I want you to compare, see who wins the application to be your mobility dealer. Underneath the hood, got a 3.5 V6 engine. Idles smoothly. No signs of any damage or leaks, and it sounds great. As I crawl underneath the Sienna, much of the same. No signs of any bent metal from an accident. No signs of any oil or fluid leaks. No signs of any water damage from being in a flood. And no signs of any rust from being up north. That's one of the major things people overlook when they're buying used vehicles. They assume things. They assume just because it's low miles, they assume because it looks good in pictures, they assume it runs and drives good, they assume it's never been in a bad accident or flood. And folks, that's the most dangerous thing you can do. I frequently see brand new vehicles at auction that have flood damage. You know, what will happen, these dealers will take on a flood, they're gonna take the vehicles to auction and dump them off as quick as they can before that flood hits Carfax. And they'll dump them off and make them someone else's problem. So my point in telling you this, if that can happen with a brand new vehicle, you better know what you get when you're buying a used vehicle. So what I want you to do, go check out my competition. I want you to ask yourself, do they show you thousands of reviews online so you know you're dealing with someone honest, reputable, and fair? Do they show you a free Carfax report so you know you're buying a vehicle that's got a clean title, no major accidents or damage, never been in a flood? They get on their hands and knees and even bother taking a couple pictures, much less a super detailed video of the undercarriage, so you know you're getting a vehicle that has, can't see any crumpled up metal from an accident, no signs of any water damage from a flood. How about these tall vehicles? You know how often I pop up at auction up here? I see hail all over the roof, or a big gash right there in the roof. I get from someone pulling into a low overhang. But the sellers, they rarely fix the roof because no one ever looks at the roof. You know who does? Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility, and that's who. And you better too. They can get $10,000, $15,000 to replace real quick. So when it comes to price, when it comes to reputation, when it comes to how thorough they are and showing you the exact vehicle you're getting, please put my resume up next to anybody. And tell me, what happens if you end up buying a vehicle you can't get a title for because you're dealing with a shady individual? What happens if the vehicle won't pass inspection in your state because it got damage to the frame from an accident or a flood? You know, in all these cases and in so many more, if this happens, if it won't pass inspection, folks, you can't drive it. You might as well put it in your front yard because you bought a lawn ornament. That's all this is anymore. So to avoid these issues and so many more, do 4 things before you buy from anybody. First of all, demand a detailed video like this. And I don't mean some lazy 30-second walk around. Folks, you're not buying a brand new beach towel off Amazon. This is a major purchase. Demand a detailed video. Second, show me the Carfax. Demand a Carfax report. Yeah, Carfax costs me a couple $1,000s a month but I invest in my vehicles before I purchase them. I do my due diligence. Do not settle for a cheap knockoff. Demand a Carfax. Third, get online. Find out who you're buying from. Check out the reputation and reviews. Don't be a lazy buyer. Lazy buyers are the ones that get scammed. Don't be afraid to ask for an ID. I'm Jeremiah Coleman, Wichita, Kansas. More than happy to send you my ID. That prevents people from portraying themselves to be person A when really there's someone else behind the computer. Be sure to ask for an ID. And then finally, demand a warranty. We give you $1,000 cash to use towards an extended warranty, so we actually invest in your vehicle with you to protect your vehicle and your investment long term. Talk to us about how you can affordably do so today. Let's get her out for a test drive. Okay, the final portion of the video. I always like to keep the vehicles out on the highway, give them some gas so you can hear the engine run. Feel the transmission shift through all the gears, and you know whether you take advantage of our free shipping in the lower 48 states or if you come in and drive this Sienna home. We've done our due diligence, made sure it's roadworthy, hops up to 70 miles an hour, no problems. Got the cruise control set, cruise works good. Even has the adaptive cruise control to keep me a safe following distance from vehicles in front of me, a great safety feature to have. And speaking of flying into Wichita, if you ever do want to fly in, our airport is ICT, Wichita, Kansas. We are located about 5 minutes away from the airport, so if you need a pickup from the airport, if you get an Uber over here, we're more than happy to help you out there. And do keep in mind, we don't have any hidden fees. A lot of these dealers, they show a real nice price online. What they have hidden in the fine print, $500 administrative fee, and they got a document fee. The radio works just fine there. Document fee, they got tags, they got freight, you name it, they got a fee for it. You know what they don't have? Free shipping, free Carfax reports, and $1,000 cash to use towards an extended warranty. So by the time we add the cost of all their hidden fees, the cost of shipping, the price of a warranty, that real nice price you saw online just jumped $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Not such a nice price anymore, is it? So be sure to ask about shipping and fees before you buy, and be sure to ask them if they're going to kick in on a warranty to help you out, or if they're making you pay all of that as well. And when it comes to hidden fees, if someone is hiding fees, and what else are they hiding from you? Is it a salvage title, flood damage, major mechanical issues? You know, I can't speak for them, but one thing I can speak for, that in any business, but none more important than the used car business, transparency is essential. That's exactly why I'm out here today, making this detailed, transparent video for you, so you know exactly what you're getting. And I'm going to give the van a nice hard brake at the bottom of this ramp. You see no grinding, no squeaking, no unusual brake noise or vibration, which is all exactly what we're looking for. And if you'd like to give us a call or a text message, now text is by far the fastest way to get a hold of us. That way anyone on our staff can respond as soon as possible, but call or text 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name is Jeremiah. I am the owner. That is direct line to reach out, to call or text me. Now I challenge you to ask the competition if they are dedicated enough to customer service to give you a direct line to reach out, to call or text the owner of the company. Or do you have to call in and talk to an automated system, end up in somebody's voicemail and never get a call back? Or maybe you do get that live person, it's that super aggressive, pushy used car salesman who's going to call you 5 times a day and try and pressure you into making a deal. So if you're like me, sick of being treated like just a number by all these companies out there, and you definitely want to avoid that annoying used car salesman, give us that call or a text. We'll walk you through start to finish, and I promise you, we're going to sell this Toyota, whether you buy it or not. Absolutely zero pressure sales here. And yes, we do have financing available. We can send an application to your phone or email address. If computers aren't your thing, get in touch with us. We're more than happy to take an application over the phone. And yes, we do take trade-ins, even from across the country, whether standard or mobility vehicle. Get in touch with us. I can explain how that works. And if you would like to come in to see our entire inventory, we do welcome that, but we do require that you make an appointment. And why we require that? First of all, we do not employ a salesman here. That just means more overhead. We have to raise our prices. That's how we keep our prices low, is low overhead. Second thing is, we need you to make an appointment. We have about 100 vans, 70 to 100 vans here in Wichita. We need to get organized. I need you to take 30 to 60 seconds of your life. Call or text us. Let us know which vehicle or vehicles you'd like to look at. And we're going to sit you down with a consultation with a mobility professional, not a used car salesman. That's why we require that appointment. And if you made it to the end of our video, thank you for hanging in there. I know it's a long video, I know it's a major purchase. I'm trying to be as thorough as I possibly can. And if you'd like to see our entire inventory with detailed videos just like this, free shipping, free Carfax reports, never any hidden bogus fees, dozens of pictures of every vehicle so you know exactly what you're getting from the most thorough, transparent, and highly rated mobility dealership in the entire country, then check out our website 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. That's mobility316.com. And as always, thank you so much for checking us out at Mobility 316, home of affordable mobility solutions, where mobility is affordable. Give us that call or a text today. We really appreciate you checking us out and giving us a chance to earn your business. And I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.